forest and I was listening to the rain and the wind. And remembering one of the lessons I have learned in life about co-creativity. And I think the most valuable reference for co-creation, you find it in the forest, in nature systems, how the principles and the elements that bring life to us work together in collaboration, in communication, in interdependency, in co-creation. And those cycles and rhythms of life are so important to observe, to enjoy, to collaborate with, to harness for your life. But all of this interest came from another space, a very personal space. Um, for the year 1997, I had a very powerful journey dedicated to explore different traditions and different systems of knowledge, and in particular holistic techniques for health, for personal growth. And that journey started actually in the year 1990, but for the year 1997, I was really focused, and it was a very intensive process for me. And at that time, I had a love partner, and it was one of the first moments I realized that we can be so obsessed with our dreams, with our interests, with our work, with our company, with our projects, that we may neglect or not pay attention to something that is so valuable for us, like a relationship, like our children, like our love partner, like our precious friends and partners. And this is a very difficult experience to share because um, we know this. When we are in love, when we find that person that nurtures our life, we would like the person to be with us for longer. So we're looking for more bonding, more intimacy, improving the quality of time that we share together. And if by some reason we are not paying attention anymore, we're not listening, we're not connecting, then certainly there will be created a vacuum, a space between the love partners or with the children. So, and this vacuum could appear in any moment in your life. And I remember for that year, 1997, was very, very clear that my own personal interests were creating that vacuum. But I started learning lessons and exploring myself and learning how or what I do from my side to create that vacuum and how can I create a more fulfilling space for communication and co-creativity. It wasn't easy. And probably because, you know, and this is what I was thinking in the forest the other day. Um, my parents brought me to the forest and to nature in Austria, in South America, so much. And I learned, spent so much time in nature. That's why I love it so much. But at the same time, my parents were scientists, academics, and we're very much of an intellectual conversation. I realized very young that I needed to explore other aspects of my life, and I took a path of self education and personal growth. But in this journey, I also understood that it was not only my case, but many in my generation that found the normal way of communicating and connecting through the intellect, through the head, and very little with the body, with emotions, with the life experiences. And I realized that by looking to a better, more advanced, refined quality of experience and bonding, intimacy, you really need to connect with all aspects of yourself. And if your job, your education, the academic education, for example, or a specific job in business, or a very mechanical activity with the body you need to do all the time, disconnect you from your heart, from your emotions, from your feelings. When you are back home, it's very difficult to connect and create a space for your relationships, to create that quality of time that you need. So, a long time I have been learning a series of techniques that can help us enhance the quality of time, of connection, bonding, listening, co creativity with our love partners. In particular, I remember one experience in which the intensity of my business life, filled with all of these strange, sometimes difficult emotions and pain, or frustration, or anxiety, or tension, stress, were actually hurting my love partner in her own field of life. And by realizing this, I took a very radical decision. I stopped fully and took a personal retreat to develop further my meditation technique, my breathing technique, to integrate positive emotions, sound, movements, so that I can recalibrate my own emotions and mind every time before I come back home, so that the energy, the quality of energy, the quantity of energy I will bring to my house will be of higher quality, higher quantity, so that I can bring a gift of presence and love and positive emotions to my love partner. By making that adjustment and putting a little bit of discipline in my life, I improve the space of my relationship. So the same you can do. There are so many techniques. For example, once in my coaching sessions came a couple. They loved each other for many years. They were very happy with each other, but they had issues with communication. And I brought them by this technique of nonverbal communication with the hands and movement and with the sound. And they found exactly that field of connection, of bonding, of intimacy. They were looking in the wrong space. We were looking with the heads, with the language. And most of the time, we do not need language to create a quality of experience, presence in our love relationships. There are more experiences, cases, techniques, tools, methods I can share with you. The purpose of this video is basically to share that you have the choice, the quality of time that you will give to your beloved ones is your choice. The management of your time, of your space, of your goals, combining them with your private life, with your aspirations in your love relationship, with stability, the long lasting connection of your love relationship is your choice. You feel today maybe that something is affecting your relationship, that is a vacuum being created, that something is not working fine. I'm sure you will do everything you can to have one more chance to revitalize, reboost, regenerate, recalibrate, empower that relationship, creating space for the heart, for the connection, for what is really important to you. But maybe you are lacking the tools, you're lacking the methods, the techniques, or examples or guidance. I can share with you my experience and some tools and a framework that can help you enhance the quality of your relationship, spark it one more time with bonding, fulfilling experiences, intimacy, pleasure, excitement, motivation, inspiration, and make the journey one more time, align it into the direction you want with your love partner before it's too late. So I'm looking forward to hear from you, to hear your story. We can have a conversation, you can share your story, and I will tell you if I have the necessary tools to help you. I cannot promise you that everything will be solved because there are different stories and different cases, but at least you will learn some tools and receive some information that it will help you for the rest of your life. And I think that's a very valuable opportunity for you.